Hello, hello. See everyone starting to pop on here. Hi, Jen. Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello. Hi, Sissy. Sissy, I've been meaning to write you back. Thank you for that beautiful message. Thank you. Happy Friday, Brittany. Hello, hello. So glad everyone could join me. Let's see, am I on time? I am supposed to... Oh, you got the notification. Yay. I meant to make a TikTok today saying... Because it seems to help in the algorithm if you make a TikTok saying, hey, I'm going to be live later. It seems to help some, but my day got away from me. My days have been crazy, which I love and adore, and I'm not going to complain about it. Hi, Angel Mom. Yeah, I was just telling someone that, when I had gotten diagnosed with cancer, I just put the brakes on my business a little bit. I just kind of slowed it down because I, was trying to heal and keep up. Hey, I just tried calling you and you didn't answer. I was getting worried.
It didn't ring. It didn't ring in.
Well, now, you know what happens, Dee? Whenever have to get worried about someone, then you have to give me a contact number for someone who lives close to you. Because if you never don't answer me.
Okay. Yeah, I just did that with somebody last night.
Yeah, so I need a neighbor's number in case you don't answer me. I can call and say, go check on Dee.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you for liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. Let's start with some cards, and then we're gonna thank y'all for the heart. We are going to roll into spirit led. You know you'll like some spirit led, right? Okay. Oh, enjoy the storms earlier this year. We were pretty protected. I do remember I was out of electricity. I will tell y'all that. That was one of the storms. I lost electricity. Oh, that's cool. I've never had someone give me those eyes before. Okay. Who is this going to be for? Like Mariah just sent me some heart puffs. So thank you for the gifts, Miss Mariah. This reading's going to be for you. See what we have going on here. I got a glare on the cards. All right. Okay, so the first we have is the Six of Cups. The Six is all about just bringing harmony back into your life. The Cups is about relationships. So this is about bringing some stability and harmony into your life. I thought I was misseeing things. I thought, oh, did I see that card incorrectly? Because the next one I rolled into is the Six of Pentacles. This whole reading is about you bringing to all aspects of your life harmony, balance. You do that by standing in your truth and standing up for your convictions. Other people do not have to understand your convictions. That's not their business if they understand your convictions. It shouldn't be your business at all. Other people's opinion of you is not your business. So for you to get the peace and harmony, Miss Mariah, that you are craving, you're really going to have to bring the balance back into your life by standing up for your own convictions, what is right for you. I'm very much hearing that you are standing by yourself. What other people think of you, none of your business. All right, thank you, Miss Mariah. Thank you. I appreciate y'all joining me this afternoon. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Miss Jaylene, for sharing my live. Thank you. All right. This is going to be for Mariah. No. Jaylene. That's what it's going to be for, Jaylene. I was like, no. Who was sharing my live? It was Jaylene. This is going to be for Jaylene. But Miss Sissy, I didn't finish what I was saying earlier. Thank you for your beautiful, beautiful message that you emailed me. I had read it real quick in between appointments, and I went to go back to it because I wanted to just express the correct words, and I haven't gotten back to it. But thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Miss Jaylene. All right, Miss Jaylene. I am seeing that you are headed in a new direction. You are charging in a new direction after having a lot of self-reflection. You've had a lot of self-reflection sitting with yourself, and you have had to charge in a new direction. As you charged in this new direction, you really had to come across a time where you were defending yourself. You were defending your thoughts and your beliefs and your motivation and where you had decided you were going to go. Keep going. You are headed in the right direction. Stop listening to those other people. Oh, thank you, Jaylene, for confirming. Keep headed. It doesn't matter whether those other people are saying. You need to head in the direction that is right for you. All right, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live today. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jen, for sharing my live. I so appreciate you. I've had the opportunity to, it's so sweet. So I hope you don't mind, Jen, but here we are. Here we go. If you mind, I'll say. So, I just see Jen's name on my Jen here. Well, then I saw her on, I didn't realize her name was Jenny. A spirit came forward and I was like, oh, her name is Jenny. And then I was live one day on YouTube, which I'm going to be later today. And when I'm live on YouTube, I actually create a Zoom meeting. So you join the Zoom room and then we are on YouTube. It's a technical thing. So then I had a healing earlier with Jen. And so we did the healing and all of this. And so also I mentor people, and I will put a call out for volunteers to sit for my mentees. I'm there. But the people, like Dee is one of them, and I had one earlier today, and I was going through the list of people who had volunteered, and I didn't realize it, but Jen was one of those. And so I have got to see Jen a lot lately. I feel like she's part of my family now. It's like all of a sudden she's all up in my business. I was loving it. And then she got to sit with one of my other people that I mentor earlier today. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. She said it was nice. You need to get in my class. Don't need mine. Now, the next class I'm going to be teaching is in the spring. I'll teach Intro and Advanced Mediumship. Right now, something you can get into is something called the Divine Collective. I haven't put the November meetings up yet, but like in October, we did 3 meetings. We did Akashic Records, we did a group reading, and then we went and played with cards. Everyone brought their cards. All right, this reading is going to be for, we'll do Nicole Marie. Thank you for sharing my live. Thank you, Nicole Marie. This is for Nicole Marie. All right. Wow, okay. So, I drew 4 cards. Always on these little mini reads I do here on TikTok, I draw 4 cards. The cards are broken up into 2 main parts, the minor arcana and the major arcana. And the major arcana just, thank you, Chrissy. She loves the Divine Collective. I appreciate that. And you got 4 major arcana. That means there's a lot of energy going around you. The first one is pretty powerful in its own right. It's the 10 of Wands. It's about bringing all those lessons that you've learned the hard way into the present. Now, I'm asking, why is that so important? Why are we starting a reading off with that, bringing those lessons? I'm hearing because there's a pattern in your life that's kind of been repeating. You need to sit with it. You need to sit with it and figure out the origin of that pattern. Where is that pattern coming from? I'm getting 2 sit with it cards. They both bring a little bit different energy to it, but they're both slow down and sit with the energy. One is Hermit, which is where you really just become kind of reclusive for a moment and don't listen to other people. Sit with your own feelings. If you're going to really listen to someone, search them out and make sure they are learned and educated in the area in which you're sitting with. And then the Hanged Man is just take a time out. Take a time out. Don't listen to other people. And then the next card is the Lover's card. You're going to be kicking off a new relationship. Except this new relationship really doesn't need to kick off until you've really sat with that pattern that you were in. So make sure you've sat with it. Thank you, Nicole. She said that she has, she said thank you. That was spot on. Congratulations, LSU mom. You're starting a new job. I feel like you had asked some psychic questions at some point on starting a new job. I don't remember what they were about. You know what? We haven't done psychic in a while, have we? We always run out of time. Get me talking to these dead people, and there we go. All right. Were we right, LSU mom? She said she did ask a psychic question about the job. Now, were we right, LSU mom? Because you know, we answer those questions as a collective. All right, let's start off with some, are we going to do spirit led? Is that what we're doing, spirits? Okay, we're going to start with spirit led. This first person, that's why she was letting me know it finally happened. I'm so glad it happened. Congratulations. I feel good about it. There is you missed the cards on the Divine Collective. It was so we will do it again, Laura. Thank you, LSU mom. She says you're right. So Laura said she missed the Divine Collective cards. They were a lot of fun. So what happens is I had people bring cards. I don't think I even read any of my own. But I had everyone's name in a bucket. And I was drawing people's names out, and we were I would call on random people, and we were doing a card reading for whoever I had drawn. And everyone got to participate if you wanted to. I didn't make you participate if you didn't want to give your opinion on the card. But if you wanted to, and you know, it's kind of fun because you get to learn. You also get to see the fun of how information comes to different people in different ways. And everyone could get different things, but all be correct. So I say I tap into these cards intuitively. And so our intuition will take us all in different directions. We will do it again. Maybe we'll do it again in November. I haven't decided what I'm going to teach in November. Do we have any suggestions of what the Divine Collective would like to learn in November? What have I taught so far? I don't remember. I know last month I taught Akashic Records. It is fun to see other people's reading styles. It really is. Are you a medium, Miss Sue name? If you're a medium, I have a story for you. Where's my hubby? Actually, I want to hear the story. So I was messaging my husband at work. Are you going to be home in time to help me go live? And because Dee had said, do you need my help? So my husband did not message me back, and he said he wasn't. Sometimes there's a breakdown in communication because of where he works. And so he did come home in time, but I told him he had to go play with the dogs because Dee had already volunteered. I hear him outside now. Outside, he's lurking outside my office. I heard the floor creak. Miss Sue. All right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I have a mom energy stepping up, and instantly she's making my stomach hurt. I'm feeling colon cancer. Colon, stomach cancer, come somewhere in there. I'm hearing an H name around her. H-A to be exact, like Hadley, Haley, something like that. You should join our Divine Collective, Sue, and when we're done with this, I have a message for you, and you're going to be horrified at what someone did. So you want the tea? Stay tuned, Sue. After I get the spirit read, we'll talk about the tea. Okay, the mom energy, colon cancer, stomach cancer, something like that. And then I'm hearing this HA name like Haley or Hallie around her. This lady is letting me know that all my daughters are H. My daughter that passed is HA. Did she have cancer, Chelsea? Miss Chelsea, did she have cancer? Let's see if all the information fits. All right, Miss Chelsea. Did your daughter have cancer? She has claimed some of the information But I'm just waiting for her to respond to see if her daughter had cancer, the one who passed. Stomach issues. She's making my stomach hurt. It feels like it was either colon or stomach cancer, something in that realm. All right, so I'm not hearing from Chelsea, so I'll continue on. Have you seen her come through?
No, not yet.
Yes, I'm hearing a mom energy. Okay, mom energy. I'm seeing that she had been having stomach problems for quite some time, and she kept going to the doctor, and I'm hearing IBS, like they just kept diagnosing her with irritable bowel syndrome, which I think is sometimes a catch-all when they can't really determine what's wrong with your stomach or intestinal tract. And by the time they discovered it, I'm hearing that it was already advanced. It was already on the run. Stay a housewife, honey. Okay, let me recap. Let's see if we can get this lady claim. Twin to twin transfusion syndrome. They were connected the same. Oh, okay. Okay. This lady is an adult. She is letting me know that she is a mom energy. She had colon cancer, and she had been very diligent about going to the doctor, but they kept telling her it was IBS or something like that, and there is an HA name around her. She's also letting me know that she had lost a lot of weight because of it, and she had short hair. Like, I just felt my hair is pretty short. Hers was even shorter, and it was brown, but it was more salt and pepper, she was saying. No, I guess not pepper, because it wasn't black, but it was starting to turn gray. She's also letting me know that she suffered a lot in the fact that she kept trying to push through it because the doctors kept telling her, could it be a grandmother? It could be. Last name of Hancock. Yes, I would take that. It could be, okay, so it looks like a couple of people are trying to claim her now, so I'm going to recap one last time. And so if she is yours, please put a yes in the comments. I said there was an H name around her, so yes, it could be the Hancock. It could also be a grandmother that raised you, because I was like, this lady has a mom energy about her. Colon cancer, some kind of intestinal stomach in there. She's showing me that she did keep going to the doctor, but they kept diagnosing her with things like IBS. She is also letting me know there was an H name around her. She had brown hair that had started going gray, and she is showing me just really trying to push through, like getting up and really just smiling, because they were basically telling her this was all in her head. So she was just thinking, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating it, maybe I'm not as sick as I am. But when they finally discovered what it was already rampaging through her body. Okay, so now all those people that we're trying to claim her, who does she belong to? The name Hank, maybe. It could be Hank, because it was HA. Looks like we're with Megan here. All right, Miss Megan.
Hi.
So this HA was the last name? Or what is this HA?
No, the HA name would actually be her brother, but I didn't know if maybe that was. I was sitting there trying to make that connection. I was like, her brother's name was Hank.
Yes, because if you said there was an HA name around her.
Yes, ma'am.
So that would make sense that her brother's name was Hank. And then was it colon cancer or stomach cancer? What was this?
So I'm not really sure. I will tell you that they didn't give me a lot of information about her health. But the night before she passed, she was bent over in stomach pain very, very badly trying to eat. I always suspected that she had something like that and just never told us.
Okay, very good. So you have confirmed it, because I even said that, and honestly, I don't know how much you've seen me read, Megan, but I don't really talk about people being in pain at the end of their life, because that's not usually a memory spirit wants to talk about.
Right.
But she was showing me just being in tremendous pain. I knew it was going to be huge in her identification. And you said that was one of your last memories of her, is her bent over in pain.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this was your grandmother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm not saying that she played favorites, but if she did, you were her favorite.
She told me all the time that I was her favorite.
I know. You breathed life back into her life. She is saying that her life had just turned so like mundane. She had a good life, but it was just mundane, and you became a friend. Like, you were a granddaughter who was a friend. Y'all would actually do things together and go and just, she's saying, I haven't heard this term in a long time, y'all would cut up together.
Yes, all the time.
So that is so funny. Also, who does the puzzles in your family? Who's the puzzle? She shows me someone putting together a puzzle.
Her daughter and her daughter, they actually, growing up, we all kind of did puzzles, but they were very interested. They would frame them and everything.
Okay, very good. So her daughter, not your mom.
Right, correct. Her daughter.
Would be, okay, very good. She is wanting to, okay, so I was making sure I was hearing her correctly. So for that daughter, she sends that daughter's, and I don't even know what this bird looks like, so she had to tell me. She couldn't show me a sparrow. She sends sparrows. I don't even know what those look like.
Yes, she loved birds.
You know, I'm telling you, because typically Spirit will use my clairvoyance and show me the bird, but I don't even think I know what a sparrow looks like. So she just told me a sparrow. She sends the sparrows to her daughter. For you, she sends you the dragonflies and the finches. Now, this lady, you can tell because you said that she liked birds. It's what? Sparrows and finches? I mean, that is not usually what Spirit comes up with, but there you go.
Right. That sounds like her.
Very particular and precise in where she's going with this. She is telling me, she's showing me congratulations. You graduated?
I actually just got a job offer yesterday.
Very good. She was saying congratulations. She's also showing me, again, a cap and gown, though. Did you graduate from college?
I graduated from beauty school a couple of years ago.
Okay, very good. I will take it. I was going to say, there is a graduation going on here because she was showing me a cap and a gown, signed for graduation. She was saying congratulations on that. There's so much positivity headed your way, Megan. And for everyone watching, I want you to know that doesn't mean Megan has it easy and everything's going to be rainbows and butterflies. But there is a lot of positivity coming your way, and she's just so happy to be around you and be a part of it.
Thank you. I really need the positivity. It's been rough for me here lately. She actually passed in September, so it's still fresh.
It is still fresh. So I looked at her and I said, "You didn't tell me." She said, "Yeah, I'm fresh meat over here."
Yep.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Megan.
Thank you so much. It was so good to talk to you again, Christy.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, so for now, the story time that I was going to tell. Who was I going to tell this story time to? Do you remember who it was? Sue. Story time. So now everyone can hear my story time, and I wasn't going to put a TikTok out about it, and I wasn't sure I was going to do it because most people come to my social media because I'm loving light, and I was pretty ticked off in this TikTok, so I'm not sure, but I think I am going to post it. So when y'all see the annoying TikTok from Christy, it's because I was pissed. Okay, so client shows up on my screen, and I have her permission to talk about this. A client shows up on my screen. I'm talking to her. I give her my spiel, and I said, "Do you have any questions for me, or do you just want to start out with this husband energy here?" She starts crying. She says, "Oh, he's here." Yes, he's here. So we start rolling through this reading. I mean, completely all kinds of evidence and messages and proving he's around, all kinds of stuff. Also talking about how I knew that it was not his first marriage, it was his second marriage, and she had been the love of his life, and how she'd taken all the things. Okay. So then we're ending, and she says, "I'm so glad he still wants to talk to me." I'm sorry? Why wouldn't he want to talk to you? He loved you. You were the love of his life. Why wouldn't he want to talk to you? The other medium, Lord have mercy. Here we go. The other effing medium. What are they saying now? She says, well, I'm sorry, I had gone to someone. No, you can go to other people. She said, well, she had been cheaper. I get it. I'm not the cheapest medium on the block. I get it. That's the reason I have the Divine Collective and other ways that you can get in front of me if you cannot afford a one-on-one appointment. I get it. I'm not the cheapest medium out there. But she'd gone to see this medium. Now, I hadn't seen this. Apparently I had read her when her husband first died 3 years ago. I did not remember that. And she'd gone to see this other medium twice. When the last time she saw this medium had said to her, your husband wants you to stop calling him up. He's tired of being around you and you constantly basically bothering him while he's in heaven. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Spirits don't say that. Spirits do not say that. That was a classic example of a medium who has not done the work. They have not done the work to make themselves a whole and complete individual, and they're projecting their crap onto other people. You have this lady who is so sad over her husband passing. She does not even want to continue living. I'm not saying that she wants to take her life, not at all. But she's in such deep grief. She's having to remind herself to breathe. She's looking for him to come through the door every day. She's still crying over him. And you're going to tell her that? Yeah. Right, Sue? That is crazy, is it not? So I have a TikTok out about it, but whenever I wasn't sure I was going to post it because you can tell I am still angry when I made this TikTok. And my husband's like, Christy, people come to you for love and light. I'm just not sure that people are ready to see this side of you. So I'll post it later. Y'all can see this side of me. And y'all can probably, because I did it shortly after the reading, so you can probably see the fumes coming out of my ears. Aw, thank you, Jaylene. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Jaylene saw me at Mystic Fest. Oh, good, good, good. I appreciate it. I was really annoyed. Okay, so let's go into next spirit led. Okay, I'm seeing a young one. It is a female, a little girl. I want to say she had multiple things wrong with her. And she's showing me, I don't know if it was cerebral palsy, but she's having to use a walker and kind of drag her feet. I'm sorry, I was going back and reading his comments. Someone told my mom my dad was upset and lost after he died. Lord have mercy. That just doesn't happen. One of the things I say whenever you come to me for a one-on-one reading, I say, oh my goodness, Ruth Ann, I love that. I can title it Christy's Other Side. I'm so doing that. I'm so adding that title to it, Ruth Ann. I am doing that. It's the other side. When you come to see me for a reading, I say, let go of who you think might step up. Just because you're not connected to someone on earth doesn't mean once they pass, you're not connected, and let go of how they might present. Just because you expect your grandmother to talk about that one little teapot doesn't mean she will. And then I say, towards the end of the reading, I will allow time for you to request someone to step up. If that's the case and you request someone, I give the evidence to prove I have them. And if you have to request that person, blame me. Because all I do is go and start grabbing spirits. Your people are around you. They love you. If I don't grab who you're looking for, that is my fault. No one gets lost. When you die, you go home. No one gets lost going home. Okay. I have this little girl here. She looks to be, it's hard to determine exactly how old she is because I'm getting the feeling she is short for her age because she's underdeveloped and she's using this walker to help her get around. She also had problems breathing. She's making me, towards the end of this little girl's life, she had like a trach or something. I'm just having a really hard time breathing all of a sudden around this little girl. She had blonde curly hair. Do you see this little girl? Are you double linking, Dee?
Yeah, I did a little bit ago. I was typing stuff up and I lost her, but I'll be back.
Any good mediums who speak Spanish? I want to make an appointment for my mom. I really don't. I have had, the only time I've done that is when I have an interpreter. I don't really know any mediums who are English or Spanish speakers. Okay, so I have this little girl here. She is looking to be she looks about 8, let's say. She is showing me that she had cerebral palsy or something. She had to use a walker. She had really bad breathing problems in her life. I feel like she had a trach in. She is showing me that she was in and out of the hospital. Also, I don't know, I've never seen this before, but she is showing me like someone like patting her back, but I feel like they're like trying to break up what's in her lungs. She is showing me she was from the southwest part of the United States. I'm feeling southwest. Okay. Does this little girl fit anyone on here? I'm feeling an M name around her, like Megan or Mallory. Hello, hello. Hi, Georgia. Georgia in the house. Do you have this little girl, Dee? Are you getting anything else on her? All right. We'll put this little girl on hold, and we'll see if we can find her home in a little while. She's so sweet. She's coming over here, and she's like, I'll just wait here. Like this little sweet girl. Hi, Arizona. I'm sorry, this little girl, the second you said I saw that Arizona, she stopped me. It's like she got excited. So this little girl was from somewhere around Arizona. Like the second I saw that, someone said hi from Arizona. She was definitely from that area. She's also giving me a headache, like right in the back of my head. Okay, so Joe 2019, who was talking about her 5-year-old niece, did she have cerebral palsy? Did she have like something to help her breathe? Like before she passed, did she have to use a walker or something to help her walk? Okay, while Joe 2019 is answering that, let's see. Wait to see if she's going to. All right. We will move on then. Today is a day of young ones. This next one stepping up is another young one. I was trying to push him away because I just said, honey, I was like, I already have this one little girl here that no one has claimed. I don't know if I want to bring up another young one right now and not have them claimed. And he said, he's so sweet. He's like, no, I promise. All right, let's do it. We have a young man here. He was very built, he is showing me. Like he was a stocky kid that had nice muscles. He was in his late teens to early 20s. He is showing me that when this kid dressed to go out, he usually dressed, most kids at this age, when they're going out, they're in like t-shirts and shorts and the whole thing. This kid is showing me, he didn't wear like a suit, but he would wear nice jeans and a button-up shirt. So he dressed nicely. The big thing that he has shown me over and over is he had very nice arm muscles. So these aren't muscles that you get just from playing around the basketball court. He actually went to the gym. He had to have gone to the gym to have those kind of arm muscles. He is showing me, he's saying it was an accident. It was an accident. I was like, what was an accident? He's showing me 2 things, which doesn't make sense. So hopefully it makes sense to someone on here. He is showing me a fight. And he's also showing me, can you say drugs on here? Can you use that word on here? He's showing me tablets. I don't know. Can you use the word drugs on lives? I don't want to get censored.
I don't know.
I don't know if you can use those words. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the D word. Aloha. Substances. Thank you, Jamie. Y'all always have the right words for me. Substances is what he is showing me. It's a result of these substances. I'm feeling that he passed, but he is telling me that was an accident. I don't know. Use rugs. Yeah, crack me up. But there was also a fight involved. He is showing me that his neighborhood was not like he was running with some rough kids. He himself wasn't really a rough kid. He tried to stay above the fray, but he ran with a rough crowd. He looks like he is of Hispanic descent. He is showing me, no, he's showing me that it was the rugs. It was rugs that were accident. Delise, I'm about to ask you to go live. Oh, Delise, it's not letting me ask you to go live. Can you request me, please? So Delise, down on the, oh, he crashed and fell asleep because of drugs. Okay, hang tight on that. Delise, can you, down at the bottom is the double people. Can you click on that? Thank you. Delise, what is this? Somebody went missing?
Yeah, I have a friend. He's from Mexico, and he went missing this year, but it had something to do with substances.
Yes, good job. Substances. Okay, hold on just a second. So the pause is I'm making a note and I'm switching a little bit. So the person that I have is not the person you're looking for, but he is creating that vibration for me to bring this other kid up. They could almost be identical twins.
Oh,
And so I'm wondering what I can say about this kid who went missing. Okay, but you don't know that he's passed, right?
we know his mom was looking for him, and his mom also went missing, and we haven't found their bodies.
Okay, so the reason I oh Lord. Okay, so the reason I knew that I needed to bring you on live is because I want you to message me if you're interested. Message me privately, and I will work this a little bit. I has been on my mind in the last couple of days that someone needed my help. And I was like, needed my help doing what? And I was being taken to this certification I have in forensic, where I will help find people or bodies. And there's a certain method to the madness in which you do it. It's much different than this kind of psychic reading. So are you connected to the family?
Yes.
I was feeling that because it really needs to be a family member. So if you want, and I'll give you my time for free. So if you're interested in working this, message me
Of course, thank you.
and we will do that. Okay, so don't tell me, but do you know how they were taken off this planet? Do you know how it happened?
Yes.
Was there guns involved?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I needed to have some kind of connection to make sure I had the right people. Also, the gentleman who was stepping up, who was showing me he was taken off this planet violently with a gun, is also showing me he had been beat up before. Were you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I wanted to make sure I had the right person. Also, I keep hearing this A name around him. What is this A name? Like Alfonso? What is this A name?
I don't know.
Okay, Okay, we're gonna table this because he is showing me this A name is connected to a street sign. So, message me,
Okay.
tell me who you are,
Mhm.
and then I will set up a Zoom meeting and we'll see what we can do about this.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. I knew the second she put that on there. Sorry, allergy season here. Because I was being told earlier today, thank you, that there was someone I needed to help. And I was like, do I? Who? Have them contact me. And I just heard it will be revealed. So, that's how spirit works, is sometimes you don't have like step 1 to step 2 to, you have to wait for them to deliver, but recognize the signs. And I was actually looking on here for, let's see, who is Sarah? Okay. He crashed as he fell asleep because of rugs. It's not funny, but Okay, Miss Sarah. His twin was Alex. Very good. Okay, very good. Sarah, we're gonna I'm gonna ask you to go live. What did I just a second, Sarah. So D, someone said on there, don't say the G. Oh, don't say the pew pew word. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You can't even talk on here anymore. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. So now this first gentleman who was Hispanic talking about that he was in an accident because of the rugs. And he was a nice looking guy, had muscles, went to the gym, took care of himself.
Yes, but looked Hispanic, but was definitely a white boy, but loved the gym, super
Okay,
fit,
okay.
great arms.
Yes, he does have very nice arms, right? But he did look Hispanic.
Yes. And he hung out in very Hispanic crowds. He grew up in the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles, and all of his friends. Yeah.
Okay, very good. He's actually, when I looked at him and was like, you're not Hispanic, he says, right, it fooled a lot of people. So he is making it like, I have known friends. I have some friends who are married, and she's a white girl, like as white as me, and speaks Spanish. He is Hispanic and doesn't speak Spanish. So they will be in stores and people will go up to him to try to get him to interpret something, and she does it. And so he is saying the same thing used to happen to him. People would just assume that he spoke Spanish because of the way he looked.
All the time.
Mm-hmm. He's also letting me know that he passed instantly,
Yes. Yeah.
that there was no suffering involved. Do you know his brother?
Yes.
He is around his brother all the time. I know I've seen your name on here, so you've heard me read quite a bit, and he's what I call a haunting spirit, and I say that fun because he pulls out all the stops to let people know he's around. He messes with his brother's earbuds all the time because it makes his brother crazy.
I can see that. I can let him know.
I'm even feeling that his brother has bought other earbuds because he was so annoyed over the other ones. His brother's a little bit high strung.
Very.
Yeah, like things just annoy him so quickly. And so he is laughing about how his brother even went and spent money on new earbuds, and those weren't working as well either. They kept not connecting correctly.
Oh, funny.
Some of his anger, like his brother's always been high strung, but when this gentleman passed, his brother felt like he lost a piece of him.
Yeah. He still does.
And he's saying, I'm so sorry. Like, it was an accident. He did not want to leave this planet. He had a huge thrive. He just wanted to live. He wanted to thrive and do things. And he loved the ladies. This guy, he's made mention of the girls several times. He loved the ladies, and I bet he did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They loved him.
I was going to say, and the ladies loved him also. He's also wanting his brother to know. Okay, so this guy, I had to make sure I was getting this right. And it doesn't surprise, well, it kind of surprises me. But for one thing, he's just hysterically laughing over the fact he's annoyed the tar out of his brother in the earbuds. He also had a bird poop on his brother's windshield.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, I was like,
That would piss Alex off.
I was about to say, oh, you're sending birds. And he started laughing and showed me one pooping on his windshield. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sure that really ticked your brother off because he's kind of high strung to begin with.
And loves his car.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's so prevalent. That is why he is so, yeah, that is hysterical. So when you talk to his brother, he'll be like cussing the one out in spirit.
Yes.
He's letting me know his brother talks to him and he wants his brother to know that he can hear him.
That's really nice. Alex wears like an urn necklace or bracelet, I think. I forget which, that has Danny's ashes in it.
Also, he is saying, and he would say this, being that he was in a car accident, he's telling you to slow down. Sarah, are you a speed demon? Do you like to speed?
Sometimes, but I tend to take it seriously. I bet he's talking more to Alex. Alex likes to race.
Oh, okay. Yes, then he must be. Yes, no. Not that Alex is going to listen, but if Alex would like to, this live will be on my YouTube channel under the TikTok live channel in probably about 5 days if he wants to hear this. Alex.
I'm going to send it. Yeah.
Yes, stop racing, Alex. Your brother. And I'm hearing that the family can't take another loss.
No, they
The
can't.
family just can't. So he really needs to take care of himself.
Yes.
No one is smarter than the drugs, and no one is smarter than a speeding car.
Yes. Yes.
That's what this gentleman is saying. He's also telling me to tell you that he's trying to get in touch with you, like you're super open to the spirit world, but you discount it. He's telling me that you're clairaudient, which is clear hearing. You hear voices in your head and you just completely discount it all the time. You actually are chide yourself. Like something will go through your head and you will start having a conversation with this voice in your head. And then you're like, stop it. What are you doing?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Well, you're actually having conversations with spirits. It's not just yourself.
Oh, that's good to know.
All right. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Christy.
All right. Thank you, everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm on here for my. I know, right? Okay. Oh, thank you, Lily. Thank you. So, there are, after this today, I'm going to be going live on, today's YouTube, right, Dee? Yeah. So after I close this down, it will be a few minutes before I'm live on YouTube because I have to, there's some technology that has to happen behind the scenes before I go live on YouTube. Come join me over there. It's usually a smaller crowd because I have a lot less followers over on YouTube. But does it take a lot of it? No. You know, when you're learning, it's when you let the anxiety get a hold of you. But if you just sit here talking to the spirit and letting it flow, it's okay. So after this, I will be live on YouTube. Lot smaller crowd over there if y'all want to join me over there when I'm done here. Also, I have something called the Divine Collective, which it's a much smaller group. So I, you have a bigger opportunity of getting read. That's on my website, Divine Collective. And of course, you can book a one-on-one reading. If you for sure want your spirits to come through, you can absolutely book a one-on-one reading. Christy Godwin, Psychic Medium. I will not direct message you. Nope. Okay, so this next spirit stepping up, I'm hearing Daddy-O. So that's just a fun term y'all would have used for him, Daddy-O. He's letting me know that he definitely had at least one daughter because he is showing me, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. He's showing me that a little girl having him wrapped around his finger, except this little girl was growing, and he definitely is showing me this little girl would do everything for her, like take care of the car. I see before she could leave and go places or go on a trip, he's out there checking the oil, kicking the tires, making sure it's full of gas. He's doing all of those things. He's also, yeah, that was fast. Miss Taylor. All right, Miss Taylor, I'm going to ask you to go to live. Hi, Taylor.
Hi,
Where are you located?
in Southern California,
Ah, very good. All right. San Diego?
Orange County.
Okay. I don't know why San Diego keeps dropping in.
I was in the military, and I would meet with my dad down in San Diego.
Okay, very good. I was like, I am definitely hearing San Diego. So that makes sense that he was, because honestly, you grabbed him so fast. I was like, okay.
It's because I would always call him Daddy-O.
Okay. Very good. And so your dad was more putting the San Diego in for my benefit, not for yours.
Gotcha.
That was more confirmation for me. Because I was like, man, she grabbed that spirit fast. Were we with the right person? And so that was him confirming it. He is talking about, Taylor, you were just the apple of his eye. I'm not saying y'all had a perfect relationship or y'all didn't annoy each other at times, but he adored you. You were just the apple of his eye. You were so blessed to have a dad that so blatantly loved you. So that he was not afraid to let his feelings show for his daughter.
That's for sure.
And so any men watching that, just know that let your daughters know how much, actually your sons too, but your dad is telling me that you are ready to kick your career off to another level.
Yes, trying to.
Don't give up. It's going to take about 3 more months of pushing hard before you see the results that you want to see.
Okay.
He is, I don't know I know he's showing me, hopefully you can, but there's a ton of people who do what you do, lots of competition, but they're about to be weeded out.
Yes, I'm a real estate agent.
So what does this weeding out mean?
There's just a whole bunch of agents that are saturated in the area. And so it's hard to get in business because there's so many of us.
But he's showing this weeding out like they're about to start dropping off, like there's someone going to come through.
Could be maybe at work. We have a lot of new agents, and maybe they'll clean house and get rid of a bunch of them.
Okay, that feels right. That feels right.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, he is saying that your office in particular, and I feel like it's going to start spreading out to other offices. Like used to, I'm feeling that anyone could become a real estate agent and you could go to work at just about any place you wanted.
Correct.
But he's saying people are going to start getting pickier about who they allow to affiliate with them.
Yes.
And so that's the clearing out that would make sense. He's also he is very concerned. Like that was one of the things he showed me in the beginning was like making sure he checked your car to make sure it worked right.
Yes.
He's saying again, have the tune-up done. Check your car. Like he's very concerned about your safety, Miss Taylor.
Okay.
He's also showing me, okay. Have y'all had a rash of people dropping, those with the air something where they'll put them in people's cars and track them?
Oh, air tags?
Yes. Have y'all had that happening in your area a lot?
I've heard of it happening.
Because he's telling me to tell you to watch out for that.
Okay.
Has someone been, stalking is not the right word, because I asked him, why are we talking about that? Have you noticed someone really paying a lot of attention to you?
No, not really.
You wouldn't, he said.
Okay.
Because he's showing you get tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pay attention to your surroundings. Your dad is, and he is not saying this like something's going to happen to you. He's saying it in a voice of a dad who has not talked to his daughter in a while, and he wants to remind her how important she is and how important her safety is, and you're getting too lackadaisical in it, he is saying. He
Okay.
wants to make sure you start checking your car and pay attention to your surroundings. He is not warning you that anything is going to happen. It's a reminder because he must have talked to yourself about this
Yes.
when he was alive. So he's coming through with kind of the same thing. Be careful. Now you have children, Taylor?
I do. 3 boys.
Yes. Oh, I was going to say one of them was a boy. He was just referencing one boy. So let's.
Yeah, I had my oldest was like the son he never had because I was a single mom.
Okay, very good. I was about to say, let's figure out which boy he's talking about. So you already know because it's your oldest son. He's so proud of that boy. Just really making his own way in life. Now, is he frustrating his mom? I hear he might be frustrating his mom a little bit.
Always.
Yes, but your dad is just so proud of him. He's making his own way. He is making his own decisions. He has a really kind heart, lots
Very.
of integrity. And you know what? Your son is very protective over women in general. Like he's very respectful of women.
Yes, he is.
Yes. And your dad is just saying how proud he is of that. And he is saying that's because he had such a good mom. All right. Thank you, Miss Taylor.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. All right. I want to thank everyone who is joining me. I am going to head over to YouTube. Thank you, Dee. I didn't remember where I was heading. I'm heading to YouTube. But it will take a few minutes. There is some, like I said, some technology that I have to set up behind going live on YouTube. It takes me about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes, but I will be there. It's just, it takes me a minute because I have to do a few things. All right, but I will see you all on YouTube in a few minutes. Thank you.